So here we are, Jack Sparrow, Indiana Golf captain this year, and I've got to say, I mean, first question. I don't want to dwell on this too much. Captain Jack Sparrow. What do you have to say about that?
I get a lot of comments about it. That's for sure. But I'd like to say I was before the movie.
This is true. This is true.
It wasn't on purpose.
Okay. And then when you were named captain before this season, you and Jake Brown are co-captains. I guess what does that feel like to captain a team?
It feels really good because I mean I've been here for 5 years now, and I guess it feels good to be the leader of the team because Jake and I both know a lot. We've been around, coach, been around tournaments and traveling and all that stuff. So I feel like it definitely helps our team because we're able to hold them accountable and kind of help them out with things on and off the golf course. So.
What's maybe like one piece of advice that you would give to maybe your teammates on a regular basis? Because golf's such a mental game.
Yeah, it is, definitely. I guess from playing in tournaments and just the grind of collegiate golf, just kind of stay with it because I mean, it can be tough, like a tough day out there when conditions might be bad, playing tough teams, tough courses, like it's easy to kind of throw in the towel, I guess, but you just kind of stay with it and I guess keep your head up and just keep grinding and moving forward.
So you're a senior now this year. You've played plenty of golf here at Indiana. You've been all around the place. I mean, you got tournaments up in the Northwest. You got them down in Florida. What's maybe one of your favorite courses you've played?
I think one of my favorite trips we've had is we went to Bighorn last year in Palm Springs, California. That was a pretty awesome place. The course was just like perfect and the weather was awesome. And the membership out there was really nice to us. They treated us well. I think also another one would be Olympia Fields, the tournament we played last week. I think just being in that field with all the teams that are in there and the competition that we're playing against is a lot of fun. Because I mean, we had Oklahoma State who won the national championship last year, and just going up against those guys, it like kind of it's pretty fun. It gives yourself a good opportunity to prove yourself and just see like what the best of collegiate golf actually is, kind of. So it's fun.
People talk about golf as a life sport, but here you are playing collegiately. How long have you been playing golf, and did you ever think you'd be playing golf in college?
I guess to answer your first question, I've been playing since I was about 3 years old.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, my grandpa got me into it. He's good friends with Fuzzy Zeller, so they play a lot, and he got me into it, and I was pretty much hooked from the day I started.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, he would bring me out to the golf course when I was like 3 and 4, and I would hit balls all day, and I loved it. Playing collegiate golf has always been a goal of mine, like ever since I probably got to middle school and realized that I had a chance to do it. So I kind of had my sights set on it always, and I always kind of worked towards that. My goal was to play here also because I mean I've always loved Indiana. My mom went here, my grandparents went here, so I've kind of grown up here going to football and basketball games and just always really loved the place. But I never really knew if that was going to become a reality. So it was definitely a goal of mine to play collegiate golf. I just didn't really know if I would end up here or not.
If people go out and they see Jack Sparrow playing for Indiana, what type of golf are they going to see? Aside from being a lefty.
Yeah, that's definitely something different because I've been the only lefty on the team for 5 years. So
is that a little weird?
It's a little weird, I think, from the coach's perspective more than mine when they're trying to give me advice or trying to look at my swing or something because they're used to seeing it from the other side. And sometimes when we're taking videos in there in our facility over there, they'll flip it around to right-handed to see so they can see a little more clearly. I'm not too aggressive of a player. I like to play the percentages more, give myself a chance of making birdies, but not like overdoing it. And then I would say distance-wise off the tee, I'd say I'm pretty average, maybe just slightly above average. The guys out there today are just hitting it unbelievably far. I'm definitely working on it though, trying to hit it a little farther. And then I think one of the best part of a game would be putting. I think it's been one of the best things this season, especially. Something I can lean on and always count on for me being good.
We're going to get into that in just a second, of course, with our little putting demo. But do you watch a lot of golf professionally, PGA Tour?
Yeah. So I watch it a lot. I know a few guys out there competing stuff too, so it's pretty cool to watch them. And
is it cool to kind of see IU guys out there in the pro ranks?
Absolutely. Chase Wright just made it out of web.com, so he'll be on the PGA Tour next year, which is pretty cool. He's kind of been like not a mentor, but almost like a brother to me because I met him when he was in college playing here, and he was the counselor at golf camp, and I was at golf camp, and I met him for the first time, and I've kind of known him ever since he's been in school, and it's been cool to watch him make it to the PGA Tour.
Is there a golfer you kind of model your game after?
There's a few guys out there. I would say like you said, I take bits and pieces. I obviously like Phil Mickelson's short game.
Okay.
It's pretty awesome.
Being a lefty, of course.
And I'm left-handed. So
oh, there you go, yeah.
But I would obviously like to drive the ball like Dustin Johnson and Brooks
Who
Koepka,
wouldn't, honestly, though?
But I don't think I'm quite there yet.
Okay.
That'd be nice.
All right, so you said putting was a major part of your game. So so let's do a little putting demo, because I think everybody always say
use it.
drive for show, putt for
exactly.
dough. So here we go. So what do you got here set up?
So I got this drill that I usually do where you put a alignment stick or some kind of stick behind the hole a couple feet past it. So the main point of this drill is to work on your speed.
Okay.
Because I think speed in terms of putting is the most important thing.
Okay.
Because speed determines how much break you need to play. Because if you hit it harder, then it's not going to break as much. If you hit it softer, it'll break more.
Okay.
So if you kind of nail your speed down, then it helps you, I guess, learn the break, or it gives you an opportunity to make more putts.
Right.
So I'll do it from certain distances, probably up to 40 feet. And I just try to hit, I think 5 balls per tee. I put a tee every 4 feet.
Okay.
Without hitting, I try to get it in between the hole and the alignment stick.
Okay.
And then if I make one, then it's like an extra point. But if I leave it short or hit the stick behind it, then I lose a point.
Okay.
So I guess we can start around here.
Right. Let's see it.
From this distance.
Okay.
Okay, let me move the flag a little bit.
This is big. Here we go. All learning how to putt right here.
So I guess from here, just try to get it in between the hole and the stick.
All right.
And you're really not trying to think too much about the break. I mean, you are, but just the most important thing here is speed. And sometimes they go in.
That's not bad, folks.
Almost
that's
like
not
that.
bad.
Here, you give it a try.
All right. Oh boy. Here we go. Let's get a little practice putting here.
Good.
Oh, not bad. That's not great. That's not great. That's okay.
That's all right. That wasn't too bad. The screens are a little quick. I'll try it again. See, the only thing I do here is just look at the hole and then think about speed and then hit it.
That's still a solid putt though, right there.
See, when they're up around the hole, it gives you more chances to make a lot more putts, especially from this distance. Obviously, when you're closer, you can hit a little harder, but from 20 to 40 feet, it gives you a better chance of making more putts. Your speed's better. So.
What's the best piece of putting advice you could give, or that you've gotten in the past?
I would say, other than the speed of the putt,
right?
I guess just managing your expectations of how many putts you should actually make.
Okay.
If you look at the tour average percentages from 10 to 15 feet, 20 feet, whatever it may be. Just kind of not getting all wrapped up and missing a bunch of putts, because really the percentages aren't very good anyways.
Yeah.
So just kind of maintaining a fresh mindset and just trying to make every putt, but if you don't, then just move on to the next one, because I mean, your odds aren't the best anyway.
Right.
So I think that's a good piece of advice, to kind of keep a positive mindset about putting.
All right. Well, I'm going to keep that in mind when I'm out there next time. This has been Jack Sparrow. Jack, good luck the rest of the season. Thanks for doing this.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.